Alright, hey guys, it's Markle. Welcome back to the Nr2003 series here today for Season 3. I think it's race. Let me see, I'm pretty sure it's number 5. Yep, race 5 here at Sonoma for 51 laps, 2 times fuel and tires, so they should pit at least once in this race. Going into this race, however, Dan is your points leader over Andrew Canali, the 5th, by 91 points, 101 over Devin Zimmerman, 114 of Hodak. And then Sam Oscon is 5th, 128 points back. And then Jesse Adams, Jay McDonald, Dylan Ibrahim, Sebastian Palmer, and Kyle Lingerfeld, your top 10 in the points. Coming from the back of the points, you got Farron, Brian Glenn, Angel Gutierrez, Cropley, and Jackson Wade. As for that, let's get on into Sonoma here, or Sears Point as it was in 2000. Other than that, I'm going to pull up the drivers list. So I have that open.
Drivers, to your cars.
Now let's get on into it. Let's see who will qualify and pole here. Looks like Dylan Abraham over Farron Elam Jr., Barrett Compton, James Bush, Andrew Connolly the 4th, Devin Smith, Joseph Causey, Jesse Adams, Andrew the 5th, Josh Fox starting from the top 10, coming from the back of the race. It looks like 2 drivers that could not get laps down. Ryan Keenan and Emerson Arden both did not make it. At least both did not make a lap. Voiles only had 37th, only 10 seconds off, which is a lot, at least from these guys. And then Carlos Gutierrez and Max Servers coming from the back also. And let's go through happy hour now. Let's see what happy hour times look like. It looks like fastest guys will be in the 13s. At least 3 of the 88, 17, and 10. Josh Fox at the bottom with a 14.2. Actually now Sam Oscon. Some other guys getting faster. Sebastian Palmer, Andrew Connolly the 4th. Devin Smith hops up into the top 3. He's got a long race to go. I feel like it's lagging for some reason. Before we start this though, I am going to close out that in Spotify. Hopefully that helps. I don't want it to be lagging. Alright, and let's get on into it. Actually, we'll leave it there. And poll, I don't remember who it was, but we will just. Looks like Dylan Ibrahim. Because I meant to accelerate it and forgot to.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alright, they're coming through the final couple turns here. It's going to be 51 laps here today at Sears Point / Sonoma Raceway. So we go through the final turn here. His car is off. And we are green here at Sears Point. Dylan Ibrahim over Farron Elam Jr. Pretty close at the moment. The 43 tried to go 3 wide of Barrett Compton, but Dylan Ibrahim gets the race lead easily up front at the moment. Oh, the 31's got a problem. Looks like he might have blown up. Oh, someone almost hit him. And this is going to bring out the yellow. Everybody else somehow made it through that. Other than that, the new race leader now, Farron Elam Jr. gets there as we go through the field. As we get to the yellow here, Devin Smith in the 44, James Bush up front. Devin Smith, and then the 38, right? 36, sorry. Jesse Adams and The 2 of Josh Fox up here. The 43 of Barrett Compton. Trying to make a move, coming to the flag. We're going to be under yellow as the 31 had a problem and parked on the track. We'll have to wait and see why. Still on pit road, but as we go through the yellow now. Looks like James Bush is your leader. Some people pit. You can go, it looked like 25 laps in gas, so there's still at least one pit stop for most of the drivers. The 31's only a lap down, but he is up here now. So I don't know what his problem was. Don't know why he's passing the leaders, but well, he's not going to be up there when they go green. But we will see what happens with that as they're coming through the S's here. Let's get ready for the pace car to pull off here. The 44, James Bush going to take them 2 to green over Devin Smith. The 36 of Jesse Adams. The 2 Josh Fox. And I forget, there is a split pit road here for a couple drivers. And we are green here at Sears Point again, slash Sonoma Raceway. And 36 of Jesse Adams went way wide. That's going to allow the 2 of Josh Fox to his inside. But Jesse will have the inside of the next turn. It looks like the 31's technically a lap down, but I could be wrong, I don't know. They're still side by side here. I think somebody went off back there. I heard a little crunch, but I could be wrong. Nope, we are still green. Side by side here with Barrett Compton and 32, Joseph Causey. He clears easily. Gets around the 11 though, pretty easily. Oh, I definitely heard crunching there. In the 77, Andrew Carnelli, the 5th. The guy is 2nd in points. He is now out and around with the yellow because of that. Some other guys battling pretty good back here. Someone else went off, it looks like. Looks like they're all fine though for the moment. We're gonna go see what happened with Andrew, as he got taken out of this one. It's just racing the 71 who bumps him a little bit, and then he goes hard into the wall, and that's gonna kill his day here. We're back under yellow because of that. Alright. Now we wait till we go back green again. The people pit. Alright, we're going back green this time. 31's on the very end of the lead lap. James Bush, still your race leader in the 44. And unfortunately, the 77, Andrew the 5th, is out. It's going to hurt him being second in the points as Dan. I don't remember where Dan is in this race, but we will figure it out. Dan in 18. Not top 10 at the moment, so the 44, James Bush, gets out to an okay start. The 31, who started on pole, had mechanical failure, or something mechanical going wrong. Still in the race at the moment, but now we watch the race leaders battle again after this restart, and someone goes off track back here. It looks like it's the 71 who punted off Andrew the 5th there in that last restart. Now battling the other Andrew in the 11, Andrew the 4th. Maybe the 11 will get revenge on the 71. And Michael Hoax there clears it easily. They're definitely bumping each other into this turn. We do not have a battle for the race lead, but these guys are all pretty close together. As we go back a little bit, we'll watch through this S section, as it usually tends to be where the wrecks happen. And we'll find the 18 of Dan Park back in 25th at the moment, not having a good race here today. It's good for everybody else. They could close the points gap then on the 18. We got some people on pit road. I don't know if they did that coming to the green, but they're all going to go lap down because of that. Hopefully you don't get stuck in pit road. I know that's been a problem with these cars for some reason. But Devin Smith somehow got to the race lead. My bad for missing that. James Bush the second. Bear Compton now trying to get third over Jesse Adams in the 36. The two, Josh Fox trying to hold on over Michael Hoax in the 71. Devin Smith pulling away pretty easily here. Barrett Compton looking to the inside of James Bush possibly here. Going into turn 5, I think this is. I could be wrong. As we go into the S section now. Barrett has a nice corner through there as James Bush went a little wide in the 44. As Devin Smith now just pulling away in the 9 car. There comes Barrett. Can't quite get there. Is anybody going to make a move here? It looks like the two of Josh Fox to the inside of Jesse Adams here in the final turn. 32 Causey back there. Looks like he's also trying to make a race, a pass. Is up through the first couple turns here. 1, 2, and 3. I know they got like special terms for some of them, but I have no clue. We'll go back a little bit. Connor Cunningham, who's had a really good start to the year, but just can't seem to finish the races as he's 17th in the points. Only one top 10, but he's been running up front a lot this year. Let's see if he can improve throughout this race. It looks like the 88 must have went wide there. Or maybe has a problem. Oh, the 8 almost spun. I think it's the 88 that's off track. We're going to continue watching the 8. He's got back on the track. We'll go back here. 33. Bowen Adams went off track there. Did that bring out the yellow? It looks like it did. We're going to go back and see what happened here with the 33. Well, actually, it looked like it started before that. The 88. Josh Marcy went off the track there. Marcy came back on the track. The 8 got way wide because of that. And then I think the 33 of Bowen Adams touched. Thank God Bowen Adams didn't hit that random pole in the middle of the track there. Kept it going. Might have a little damage to fix, but they should be okay. And we'll wait to go back green here again at Sonoma. Going green this time by. The 42 of Adam Gardner out with the camshaft, unfortunately. Not a good day for him. Devin Smith over James Bush, Jesse Adams, Josh Fox, and Causey, your top 5. 12. Oh, a lot of people on pit road still. Don't know why. I'm thinking some people got stuck on pit road again, so sorry about that. On lap 12 of 51 here, James Bush now has pressure from Jesse Adams. Now going to have inside Jesse Will here for the second position. And Jesse will clear the 44 of James Bush there. The 12 now of Matthew Hubert having a battle with Josh Fox, and he gets around him. Actually got 2 positions as I think Causey keeps falling back here. as Farron Elam Jr. is working his way back up through the pack. Connor Cunningham up into the top 10 to 14 of Brian Glennon, also up here in the 3 now. Colin Cropley trying to hang on to a top 10 over the 22 of Jackson Wade. No yellow at the moment. Nope, these guys are all just taking. I don't know why, but they're about to be a lap down because of that shit. I don't know what's going on there. From now on, I'll try to find a Sonoma that will work. It's kind of stupid that it won't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand that. They're all coming up here. Yeah, I don't understand. I guess there's some glitches. Sorry that you had that happen to your car, like Emerson in the 20, who's gotten a win. At least they're still in the race. They can still pass some people. Well, Jesse Adams, though, trying to catch up to Devin Smith over James Bush. The 12 of Matthew Hubert. Josh Fox, Farron Elam, Connor Cunningham, Joseph Causey, Brian Glennon, and now the 22, Jackson Wade got around Colin Cropley here. They're all pretty single file for the moment, as it is a road course, and that's usually what happens here in them. So who the people at pit? Looks like everybody back here. Devin Smith, though, hanging on, falling away. Anybody get close? It looks like Tyler Merkel's going to get passed by the 40. Christian Bracken here going up through the first couple turns. Side by side. The 10 has the inside here, but the 40 has a run around the outside. And will have the inside of the next turn. The 10 goes a little wide because of that. The 40 should have it. And they will clear him. Go back a little more. Looks like you got the 8 of Mitchell Hodak battling the 66 of Luna Farmer here. Don't know what the hell that was. But, oops. Suspension for the 75 of Max Service is now out of this race. And then you got everybody else that are a couple laps down because of their random pit strategy calls. 31 a lap down because of his mechanical issue that was going on earlier. The 2 went wide. Connor Cunningham now looking to the inside of Farron Elam Jr. here. This is for the 6th position. I don't think he got a good enough run there, though, as the 1 boxes him out. And he's going to keep that position for right now. Connor, though, still there. Is he going to try to make another move here through the first couple turns? Not quite there yet. The 1 did go a little wide there. We're only lap 15 of 51 here. Farron goes a little wide once again. Connor Cunningham, though, is there. Jesse Adams, though, keeping up with Devin Smith. Well, Connor send it once again here in the turn 11 when we get there. And we got through the S's pretty cleanly. Connor had, it looks like, maybe a good run here. Coming down into the chicane. Nope, it's going to be Josh Fox, though, trying to pass the 12 of Matthew Hubert. Not quite there. Cannot get that move done. Oh, they're almost 3 wide back here. Cropley gets around the 71 and the 97. Or they were passing him, one of the two. That was close. They're very jumbled up back here. 97 of Dylan Rash trying to get around the 3 of Cropley and the 71 of Michael Hoax here. Hoax again hounding the 3 car with the 97 hounding him. Very close all the way back here. As we go through the S section now. Pretty clean for the moment. 71 though hits the curb. That makes the 97 go wide. Here comes Andrew the 4th. Now trying to go around him. Cannot get there. Looks like the 40 got around the 93 of Devin Zimmerman. The 7 of Malenko goes off the track. And not quite. Can't really do anything at the moment. Jesse Adams falling away a little bit now. It looks like the 5. Kyle Lingerfeld trying to get around the 25. Angel Gutierrez once again. Closing in. Or trying to, I should say. Oh, 93 Devin Zimmerman goes off the track a little bit low. Joshua Belliot trying to get to his inside here because of that. And the 6, the Sam Oscon pushes Joshua Belliot into him through that corner a little bit. As they're going a little side by side through there. They get all single filed back in. Joshua Belliot goes a little wide. That's going to allow the 6, the Sam Oscon maybe to get to him. We will see. We'll watch everybody down here as this is usually where everybody gets jumbled up into the final turn here. All good for the moment. Nobody's close up front. Maybe the 12 of Michael Hoax. Or Matthew Hubert, sorry. Like I said, they're close back here. And Devin Zimmerman once again going wide. They're side by side back here. Merkel trying to go around Sam Oscon, but cannot get the move done at the moment. Nobody going wide at the moment back here. Merkel now has the 88. Josh Marcy right behind him. 18 of Dan Park also stuck all the way back here. Back in the 24th position at the moment. Dan Park to the inside of Marcy. Or is Marcy making... Nope, he's trying to get around Marcy. Wants that 23rd position here. So far cannot get that move done. Tried to go around there. Reese Schaefer stuck back here right behind Lingerfeld and Angel Gutierrez as they're holding everybody up back here. Someone went off track. I'm going to assume it was Brian Glenn as the 22s to his inside. Here comes Jackson Wade now. Sending it here into... Going into the S's now. Not quite close enough there. Almost had a move there, but could not quite get there. That was for the 9th position the 22 tried to get. Cropley now has just outside the top 10, the 71 now. Right behind him of Michael Hoax. Going into this hairpin here. Cropley goes a little wide. Here comes the 97 to the inside. Gets hit by Andrew the 4th. But here comes Dylan Rash now trying to make a move. Not quite get there though. Devin Smith dominating the race. Someone up front. We're gonna have a yellow here. Looks like the 4, Jay McDonald, is blowing up. And we do not have a yellow. But we are going to see what happened here. It's wild we don't have a yellow for this. He blew up a while ago and I'm just now seeing this. Did it just randomly blow up? Or he's already smoking here. What happened? Yep, he just randomly blew up. Unfortunate for the 4 car. Puffs of smoke. Trying to get out of the way. Oh, but he's in the middle of the track right now. Blocking everybody. I'm thinking he has a pit stop over here. Yep. Misses pit road because of that. He's gonna have to go around another lap where it's still green for some reason. Oh no, the 1. The 10 of Merkel, I think, is pit. Anybody else had damage? It looks like Palmer had damage. Let's go see what happened to him. If we can find it. Because oh, there it is. Looks like he just went off the track, maybe? The 10 of Merkel was slow. Like, he had a mechanical problem. Hits the 10. And they both wrecked together. And that's where they got their damage, with no yellow, though, coming out. And now the 33 has damage. A Bowen Adams. Let's go see what happened to him. Looks like he might have hit the 4. Or tried to avoid him. It looks like the 33 just blew up too. On the front straightaway, yep, the 33 just blew up. Now we got 2 blowing up cars going around the track. And still no yellow. That's wild. Some people are pitting now. It's a wild lot of things going on at the moment with mechanical failures for a lot of these guys. Devin Smith, we're just waiting to see now when he can pit. Pretty sure they can make it 25 laps in gas, like I said. The 4 keeps missing pit road, so that is going to be a hazard. 33 made it in. The 4 has to pit on the other side, so that's why he can't make it. So we're going to continue. The 36 of Jesse Adams now pits here on lap 22. Devin Smith continues. I don't know what side he has to pit on, but hopefully it's not the side that the 4 for some reason can't figure out how to get into. Luckily, there's not a lot of road courses in this one. In the season. You only have Sonoma, the Glen, and Old Spice to finish out the year. Like we did last season. Now we just wait. Will Devin Smith pit here this time? Bye. And the 4 is still going around on the track. Is anybody going to hit him? That's what I'm hoping won't happen. Maybe he'll eventually get into pit road. Looks like Devin Smith will pit here on lap 23. So they're going to call it close and feel for sure. Looks like everybody else is now coming in. Unless you got to pit on the other side, I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of these guys are staying out here. Go find the 4, see if he can make it into pit road. There he is. Oh, he just hit the 24. I think we're going to have a yellow now because of that. Yes, we are. Let's go back to the 4 car. Who can't seem to get his life together. Can't fucking hit pit road for the life of him. And hits the 24 because of it. Turns up into the 24 Ben Park there. It's gonna give Ben some damage. Now we are under yellow. Devin Smith, though, has lost the lead because of this. That puts the 97 and Dylan Rash into the race lead here at Sonoma. And now we are going to go to accelerate the race. Looks like we're going this time by. The 33 of Bowen Adams is out. The 4, Jay McDonald's now out. At the finally putzing around the whole of time. We got 27 to lead lap. Race leader, somehow Devin Smith. I think everybody else pit under that yellow. Jesse Adams, the 12 of Michael Hoax. 44 of James Bush. Some of these guys still stuck on pit road, unfortunately. And we're back under green. Devin Smith has the slowed Sebastian Palmer right in front. And there's a dogfight behind him. The 2 of Josh Fox now going around James Bush there. Here comes Jesse Adams now trying to get to the race lead, but has Sebastian Palmer in front. The lap car. Jesse might have been able to get there if it wasn't for the 94. And the 94 is still hounding Devin Smith, just trying to stay on the lead lap here. I think. 94 is 7 laps down, actually. Here comes Jesse Adams to the outside. Cannot quite get there. How is this going to go? Side by side here through the S's. And Palmer stays ahead. Doesn't want to go another lap down. But should not be in the way like he is. Can Jesse Adams make a move now because of this stuff? Fox, though, moves up 2 positions around the 44 and the 12. Here goes Devin Smith around the 94. Here comes Josh Fox to the inside of Jesse Adams now for the 2nd position here. We're still green. Everybody else gets to come off of pit road finally. Josh Fox 3rd, 4th. Michael Hoax. Or sorry, 3rd Hoax. No, 4th. Sorry. I'm right. And then Connor Cunningham up into 5th around James Bush, Farron Elam Jr., Causey, Brian Glennon battling. Brian Glennon goes around the 32. And then Colin Cropley up here in the top 10 now. As the 2 got around the 94. 36 and the 9. 2 Josh Fox, the next one to get around this lap car. A lot of people, though, having mechanical failures here today at Sears Point. There comes Josh Fox now to the inside of 94, finally making that move. Farron Elam Jr. finally getting around, trying to go around at least the 44, James Bush here. Farron looks like he will get the move done. He's going to clear the 44 now. That'll be 6th position for the 1 car. As the 12 is now trying to get around that 94, Sebastian Palmer here. Jesse Adams still trying to chase down Devin Smith again for the race lead. As they're all trying to shuffle this 94 out the way that has major damage to his car. Connor Cunningham now up into 5th. Can he hold on to it, trying to get around the 94 car? We will see, as long as nobody else wrecks behind these guys. Connor, though, hits the curb. It's going to slow him down and puts Farron Elam Jr. in position to get passed by James Bush once again. Here we go. Here comes James Bush. Can't do anything there. Tried to, but here comes Causey now to his inside. Side by side here down the front straightaway. Causey trying to hang on. Can't get that move done. 22, Jackson Wade also tried to get around Cropley there. We got Lingerfelt in the 97 and Dylan Rash back here battling for the 12th and what, 13th position. Looks like Rash might get the move done. Rash or Lingerfelt goes wide. Dylan Rash gets that position. These guys still trying to get around that 94 car. Connor Cunningham though close to the one of Farron Elam Jr. here. Going to the S's once again. There's 34 left in the race, 26 on the lead lap. Farron Elam Jr. in the one trying to go around the 94 finally. He's last in points, wants to hang on to the top 10 position, trying to get around the 94 to get a cushion now. And we got a yellow. Looks like, I'm going to assume it was actually the 99 had damage. We're going to go see what happened here. Was it for that? Actually, it was Dan Park, your points leader. Had problems. Looks like he went wide off the track. Tried to come back on right in front of the 21. Gets turned all the way through the grass, comes back up, hits the 10 and the 99. All three of them wrecked together here because of that. And now let's go back to the pace car. Almost everybody pitting but Devin Smith, it looked like there. Coming to green this time to buy. Looks like it's Devin Smith and Connor Cunningham. Over the 71, Michael Hoax. Then the 26, Daniel Voiles. The 6 is Sam Oscon. Actually, we got a bunch of lap cars up here. I'm sorry. Now we're back green. And 71 to the inside of Connor Cunningham for second because of the lap car up here. Voiles now 3 wide with Cunningham and the 94 Sebastian Palmer here. 3 wide through all of this. Connor Cunningham is somehow going to get through the 94. And go back here. Voiles up in the 4th. And then Jesse Adams all the way back here. The 12 of Hoax. Hubert, sorry. Then Josh Fox. Then Farron again, still in the top 10. Causey. Now to the inside of Farron. Almost 3 wide with the 40 of Christian Bracken up here. They're all battling quite a bit. They all think they can make it to the end. Now Devin Smith, for some reason, did not come in under that yellow. Smith, though, dominating this race over the 71-28 of Connor Cunningham. Gets back around Voiles, who is actually not on the lead lap, so that's my bad. So Connor up to 3rd. The 21 now has a problem. Oh no, those guys are coming off pit road. My bad. Oh, the 6, the same Oscon turns by the 21. They go around there. Is that going to bring out a yellow? Yes, it will. We'll go see what happened here to the 6 car. They all went around because of that. He had a lot of speed coming up to the 21, and they just got turned together. Sam Oscon from 4th place turns around with the 21. Carlos Gutierrez there. Now we go find the race leaders. Or the pace car, I should say. Actually, they're still racing to the line. Whatever, though. Well, Devin Smith pit here this time. I mean, it looks like he did. Smith, though. in the 9 car. Drops to 14th because of pitting here. That leaves Michael Hoax to the race lead now in the 71. Over Causey, Brian Glennon, Dylan Rash, Lingerfeld, Devin Zimmerman, Balliet, the 11, Andrew the 4th, in the 88, Josh Marcy, and the 10 of Tyler Merkel, your top 10 now. And we're back on the green here at Cedars Point. Lap 37 of 51 once again. Brian Glennon now to the inside. Dylan Rash here for third. Actually, Rash trying to go for third over the 14 of Brian Glennon. That's my bad. Here's usually a trouble corner for a lot of the drivers, especially if they go wide. Rash, though, clears the 14. You got Balliet now going around the outside of the 93 of Devin Zimmerman up into the 6th position now for the 7 car. Looks like Zimmerman might have a little rear end damage. Connor Cunningham looks like he pit too. He fell outside the top 10. Andrew falls back a little wide there. Anybody close? No, they are not. Causey, though, trying to get to the 71 of Michael Hoax. Can't quite get there. Zimmerman pits under green, of all things. Weirdly enough. Lingerfeld now trying to go around Brian Glennon. Can't quite get there. You got a lot of guys on pit road there. Marcy now battling Luna Farmer back here. Farmer up in the top 10. Got around Merkel. Merkel who's still top 10 because of people pitting. Jesse Adams now ahead of Devin Smith. So they must have pit together and he got out ahead of him. So that could be for the race lead if everybody in front of them has to pit. Which I don't think they all do. So we will see here. As we watch to see if there's any battles back here. They are really close by Luna Farmer and Tyler Merkel here for the 9th position. No yellows at the moment. I don't know, is Dan Park on the lead lap? 14th somehow after that wreck. '18's playing games. Here comes Dylan Rash trying to get around Joseph Causey here. Can't quite get that move to work. But he tried to. That allows the leader to pit. The 71 has pit from the lead. Well, that's wild. So this is a battle for the race lead now. As they're coming to, which will be 12 to go this upcoming lap. Well, Causey at the pit here this time. '99 of Ryan Keenan is out. Palmer 10 laps down. Whew. 36 of Jesse Adams now trying to go around Tyler Merkel in 10. The 10 has damage, so he could be slowing up the 36. Looks like Devin Smith has fallen back behind some of the other guys, maybe because of the restart. Cause he's still leading this race. They're all jumbled up a little bit back here. Everybody else is pretty spread out for the moment. 25 Angel Gutierrez went out there a little bit. Devin Smith stuck back in 14th around Farron Elam and Connor still. With all the random pit strategies going on. Looks like Luna Farmer got around Merkel. Or sorry, Jesse Adams got around Markle now. Here comes Josh Fox around the 10. 10 definitely has major damage. Here comes Fox around him. And here comes Dan Park now, trying to get that position on the 10 car. Dan Park now has the 12. Michael Hubert to his inside. Dan also has damage on that 18 car. Here comes Devin Smith to the inside of Farron Elam Jr. now. Smith clears the one with ease. Smith dominated this whole race up until the pit stops and stuff. Smith on the 9 trying to go around Hubert now on the 12. It looks like the 97 still just trying to hang in there, trying to catch up to Joseph Causey now, who's your race leader in the Ford. Over Dylan Rash in the 97. Brian Glennon third in the 14 at the moment. Lingerfeld fourth, fifth. Joshua Belliette in the 7. And none of those guys had the pit at the moment. No yellow. Here comes Andrew the fourth to the inside of Joshua Belliette here through the final turn. Can he get the runoff? No, he cannot. That's definitely enough for position as the 26th lap down. Everybody else that pitted way far back. Basically, we just wait to see if these guys have to pit now. Can Belliette get back to Lingerfeld after losing all that time battling the 11? Yeah, I am back. Looks like Belliette just hanging on over the 11 at the moment. Looks like Dylan Rash might be catching the 32 Joseph Causey here. Can Dylan Rash do anything with Brian Glennon also in third? Not too far back. A little bit more spread out this time around. Causey hanging on for the moment. 6/10 of a second over the 97 Dylan Rash, Brian Glennon, then Lingerfeld in fourth, Bailey at fifth. Sixth is Andrew the fourth, and then Josh Marcy in eighth. Sorry, seventh. Luna Farmer eighth, ninth. Jesse Adams in 10th. Josh Fox with the 10 of Tyler Merkel right behind. There's some side by side going on back here. The 31 going around the 40. 31 though laps down because of his mechanical issue early on. That's actually everybody up front pitting. Except for Causey in the 97. Can they make it on fuel? Who can or cannot? Almost everybody in the top 10 there did. Can these two make it to the end? Coming around to 6 to go this time by. Causey, Dylan Rash still the only two out there. Luna Farmer looks like they stayed out, but they were pretty far back. Well, these two pit now. And they do. Now we look to see who doesn't pit. Luna Farmer here. Coming around, just looks like it'll be Josh Fox taking over the lead with Jesse Adams, Hoax, and Devin Smith back in the fourth. So everybody else now has pit. As they are still under green for the moment. Jesse Adams though closing in. Looks like maybe on Josh Fox here. Can they get to the bumper and try to get around the two car? Jesse Adams though looks like lost time there as the 12 looked like they closed in on him. And Michael Hoax. Devin Smith trying to keep pace. The 12 goes way wide there. That might allow Devin Smith to have a chance to get back up in the third. Pretty sure none of these guys had to pit again. Smith, can he go to the inside? Not quite. Farron tried to get a run on the 28 of Connor Cunningham there. Couldn't get it done. The 40 though. Christian Bracken up in the top 10 with people pitting. Same with Jackson Wade in 22. The 44 of James Bush back in the top 10. Reese Schaefer out of nowhere for the 10th position. Everybody else just strolling along here today. Oh, now we're good. For a second there, I thought I missed someone. And I was going back through the field. Jesse Adams, though, lost spots. Adams, though, is 6th in the points. So this is a good day for him. Josh Fox, 12th in the points, the one leading the race. Hoax, down in 28th, needs another good run. Connor Cunningham battling Devin Smith right now. Got around him, actually. And here comes Farron Elam Jr. now trying to get around the 9. Smith hasn't been 14th in the points. He needs another top 10. Connor Cunningham, like I said, been running top 10 everywhere, but down 17th in the points. Can't do it towards the end of the races. Looks like he can't here today. Farron Elam Jr. down last in the points. Needs this top 10. And the 40, the Christian Bracken, down to 30th in the points. Jackson Wade, 35th. James Bush, and now 12th. And Reese Schaefer in the 17. Also not having too good of a year, back at 25th in the points. So a lot of these guys top 10. Needing this really good day in the points here. Jesse Adams though going wide. That's going to allow the 12 of Hoax to maybe get to him. Will Hoax have a shot here into the final turn? He's there. Hoax though goes wide. Connor Cunningham has Devin Smith right behind him now for the 4th position. Farron Elam Jr. battles the 40 of Christian Bracken back there. As I tried not to be sleepy. Sorry guys for the yawning, my bad. No one's really been able to get runs on each other now. Everybody's still in the race. '11th is Hodek. 12th, Angel Gutierrez. 13th, Devin Zimmerman, with one of the first ones to pit. And then everybody else is way back there. Josh Fox though holding over Jesse Adams. The 12 of Hubert, Connor Cunningham, and then Devin Smith. It looks like Farron Elam Jr. is still being hounded by the 40 of Christian Bracken here. As they're going to come to 2 to go this next time by. Can the 40 of Christian Bracken here send it into the final turn? Let's get around Farron Elam Jr. here for the 6th position. Not quite, but here comes the 22 of Jackson Wade maybe. Not quite there at the moment. Let's see, as long as these two can make it in fuel, he should be able to win this thing. Who's close enough to make a dive here in the final turn? I would say Jackson Wade, but I don't think it is even that close. So I could be wrong. Nobody has to pit as the 2 of Josh Fox coming around the final turn here to take 1 lap to go. Should make it on fuel, but you never know. Fox now coming around to get his first win in the year. Unless he has a mechanical issue. Through turn 5 to the S's. Here comes Josh Fox now for the final time over Jesse Adams. Michael Hubert, Connor Cunningham, and Devin Smith, who dominated most of the race, back in the 5th position now. Through coming to turn 11 here, Josh Fox is one more time around. Fox through the final kink. On the front straightaway, Fox is going to win at Sears Point / Sonoma over Jesse Adams. Michael Hubert, Connor Cunningham in 4th, Devin Smith 5th, 6th Farron Elam, Christian Bracken 7th, 8th Jackson Wade, 9th gonna be Mitch Hodek, sorry. 10th will be Angel Gutierrez. And we will see, guys, for the results here in a second. Everybody else is finishing the race back here. The 31, Dylan Abraham, gonna finally cross the line. The session is complete. Season 3, Race 5. Here's the points before we do the results. So process. Season 3. Series point. Browse 5. Alright, race 5. We had 6 flags, 7 lead changes, 7 leaders, laps 12 for under the flags. Let's go to results. We'll do it. So your lap leaders, Fox led 8. Of course, Devin Smith led 26, 1 for Farron, 6 for Causey, 3 for Hoax, 2 for Rash, 5 for James Bush, and that was it on the leaders. Your awards technically pulled Dylan Ibrahim. Devin Smith, 26 laps led, front runner, met the challenge. Jackson Wade, 22nd, or 22 spots, he qualified. Let's see, where was Wade? Wade started 30th to finish 8th. Your headache was Andrew the 5th, who ended up going out of the race, finishing last, ended up starting 9th, unfortunately. And then Sebastian Palmer was the diehard racer of the race. And then let's generate files. Go over to the point standings now. Points leader Dan Park loses a big chunk of his lead, down to 55 over Jesse Adams now, 57 points over Devin Zimmerman, 61 over Hodak, and Devin Smith now up into 5th, 99 back, 105 for Josh Fox. Hubert in the 12, 120 back, 121 for Lingerfelt. Cunningham also 121. And Ozcon back in 10th, 125 back. Your biggest gainers were Fox and Hubert with plus 13, it looks like. Your biggest loser looks like Jay McDonald minus 11. Minus 6 for Ryan Keenan. Minus 7 for Bowen Adams. Minus 7 for Max Service, down to last in the points, unfortunately. Other than that, let's go look at your statistics in this race. Wins. Everybody has won so far. Devin Smith, Emerson, James, Josh, and Reese Schaefer all have one win on the year. 5 races, 5 different winners. Top 5s. Dan Park with 3. Andrew the 5th with 2. Smith and Adams. Devin and Jesse Adams both with 2. And 1 for Andrew the 4th. Top 10s. Everybody, at least 3 of them have 3. So Andrew the 5th, Dan, Smith, Adams, and Hodak. Polls, different poll sitter every time. Laps completed. Only 3 people looks like have done all of them. Dan, Hodak, and Ozcon. Croftway and Zimmerman back 1 lap back. Laps led. Looks like Emerson's leading the way over Devin Smith. 78, 77, 69 for Cunningham. Andrew the 5th, 63, and 39 for Causey. And as for this race, slowest average clearly at Sears Point. Slowest pole, and the most yellows with 6. Not the most DNFs though, with Texas at 11. But we will see you guys next time. I'm pretty sure. I do not know. Let me pull up the schedule. And we will see you guys next time for race 6 at Talladega. Peace out.